I literally almost lost my damn mind when my mouse today started giving out. So I have a wireless Bluetooth mouse, right? Some of the cool stuff. And it's not even, my laptop's old, okay? It's probably about 10 years old, so it's probably the laptop, right? It's not the mouse. It gave out today though, right? So throughout my morning routine, I had to work for the first 4-hour block with like, I don't even know what it's called on there. It's like the built-in mouse, the cursor that you use. I don't know how people do that. It's like, I almost felt like I was gonna get tendonitis in my wrist. But the point is, after that, I ended up going to Target with my wife, right? And she ended up getting groceries. And then I was there and I was like, okay, let me get just a mouse that has like the USB connection in there so it can be compatible, you know, with my laptop and I don't have to deal with this again. So here's a funny story, okay? So I pay for the groceries and the mouse, and I always pay usually with my debit card. And for some reason today I just had cash on me, so I paid for it with cash, okay? When I got home and we were unloading the groceries, I was like, where's the mouse at? I looked at my wife and we couldn't find it. I went outside and thought I left it in the trunk or something like that. There was no mouse to be found, okay? Then I checked my pockets and I'm like, okay, let me see if I have the receipt. I can go back and, you know, see if they can just give me another one. There was no receipt in there. So no receipt, no mouse. I paid with cash. I was like, wow, okay. God up there is testing me and telling me, Chris, slow down a little bit and change your perspective. And I say change my perspective because I was about to literally lose my shit. I was about to literally just complain, whine, play the victim role, kind of just ruin the rest of my day. And I just changed my perspective. And I was like, you know what, man, thank you, Lord. And I was like, I'm so grateful that I could even go to the store and buy a mouse, and that I could even, you know, pay for groceries for me and my wife. I was so grateful and changed my perspective that I have even a laptop to be able to work on and work from home. I changed my perspective that I was like, man, I get to go to the gym right now, and I get to later do a training with my health and fitness professionals to have them, you know, make more money and have more impact. So I changed my perspective on everything. And that's basically where I'm going, you know, with this story and this message is change your perspective, okay? If something right now just isn't going right, you know, in your life or in your business, just change your perspective, right? I know it's easier said than done, and I know it's super hard. It really is, okay? But it's something you have to really kind of just buy into, changing your perspective and your mindset with this, because you have to think about, like, if you're in a situation right now with business and, you know, maybe it's not the situation you want. Okay, so you change your perspective, you know, be like, you know what? In 2022, that was an L for me. That was a loss. I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, dude, come on. I was literally watching this video, watching this interview, and you literally just pop up on the screen and interrupt it. Trust me, there's a good reason for this. Just hold on, and I'm gonna let you get back to that interview or that video. Trust me, all right? So the reason why I stopped you on this is because we're giving away our book 100% free, okay? So if you're a frustrated fitness professional, you're not growing fast enough, you're looking to future-proof and recession-proof your business by adding online training, or if you're doing online training, you want to scale and grow faster, all you have to do is check out our new book. We're giving the audio away, we're giving the PDF away, so all you have to do is click the link below in the description box and get your free copy, all right? So now, back to the video. I felt like for Eric and I, our business, that was a loss for us in 2022. Coming off 2021, that was our biggest year. That was a W, okay? So you just change your perspective. You know what? All right, cool. I'm going to take an L for 2022, but in 2023, I'm going to come back and I'm going to take a W, right? We're going to turn this thing around. Change your perspective right now. Like if like you're not having any like, you know, finances, you know, if your finances are low or something like that, cool. Then work on your financial hygiene, work on your money habits, you know, increase your financial literacy. Right? Just literally like own your shit with it and be like, okay, this is my fault, and look in the mirror. And that's the hardest thing to do, is look in the mirror and kind of admit that you're at fault for this. It's your own habits and your own perspective with this. So again, another example, if you're in business, right? And you have clients where, you know, maybe they're not doing the work and they're blaming it on you and they're asking for a refund, or they're writing a bad review about you. Okay, you know, it's probably not you. So change your perspective and be like, it's probably them, that they're probably dealing with something. They're not putting in the work, right? It's not the system. It's not the program. So just change your perspective. And I'll leave you with this. The second thing that I'm going to go into 2023 with is this word, and it's an acronym, I guess, APE, right? So like a big old like gorilla ape, like, right? Like an ape. So basically the A stands for don't get too attached to things. Don't get attached to people. Don't get attached to a business, a marketing idea, you know, a social media campaign, a city, a state, a house. Don't get too attached to things, okay? Be able to let go. The second thing is P. Don't take things too personal. If something's just not going good right now, like in your life or something like that, in your business, don't take it personal, okay? If somebody says something to you, as long as they don't say it to your face, right? But maybe they say something on social media, or maybe they just say it under their breath or something like that, or you're at the store or something like that and they're rude. Don't take it personal. It's probably their own shit that they're dealing with, right? The next one is E, emotional. don't get too emotional. Like if there's a launch that goes bad in your business, if something just goes wrong, like, you know, with your marketing campaign, a sale doesn't go right, a client asks, you know, for a refund or something like that, don't get too emotional with it, because what happens when you get too emotional, you make bad decisions and bad choices. And do I really need to go into what happens when you make bad choices and bad decisions? It's not good, okay? So have an 8 mentality going into 2023. Other than that though, just change your perspective, have that 8 mentality. I promise those 2 mindset shifts will help you so much more than like this next magical marketing campaign, a sales process, a new offer that you have, the next like greatest like type of thing that somebody else promises, okay? Change those 2 mindset shifts in your perspective and have that 8 mentality, and you will have the best year in 2023, all right? If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, give us a like, comment below what was the favorite part. Next thing I want you to watch these laser focused coaching sessions we did with health and fitness professionals. Now that you have those 2 mindset shifts and a new perspective, we go into a deep dive on coaching them up on different areas with like Attract, which is like lead generation marketing, capture, sales process, the C, the coaching, their systems, their processes, how to be a better coach. We do a literally like a 10 to 20 minute laser coaching session with them. So click on here and watch that. All right. Talk to you soon.